The phone rang at 2:47 a.m. I grabbed it without looking, my eyes still closed. Working night shifts at the hospital had trained me to answer calls even in my sleep. Hello? My voice was rough. Silence. Then breathing. Heavy, angry breathing. Where is it? A man's voice. Cold. Dangerous. I sat up in bed, suddenly awake. What? Don't play games with me, Marcus. Where is my money? I think you have the wrong number. Wrong number? He laughed, but there was no humor in it. You steal $2 million from me and then pretend it's a wrong number? My heart started racing. Sir, I'm not Marcus. My name is Maya. I'm a nurse. You've called the wrong person. The silence that followed was worse than his anger. Describe yourself. His voice changed. Still dangerous, but now, curious. What? No. I'm hanging up. If you hang up, I'll find you anyway. Describe yourself. Now. Something in his tone made me obey. Maybe it was fear. Maybe it was something else. I have black hair. Brown eyes. I'm 26. I work at City General Hospital. My name is Maya Khalid. I don't know why I told him everything. The words just came out. Another long silence. Maya Khalid. He repeated my name slowly like he was tasting it. You're telling me the truth. Yes. I swear. Please just leave me alone. Interesting. I heard voices in the background. He was giving orders in another language. Then he came back. I apologize for disturbing your sleep, Maya Khalid, but we will meet again soon. Wait, what? The line went dead. I sat in my dark bedroom, my phone still pressed to my ear, my hands shaking. Who was that man? And why did he sound so sure we would meet again? I tried to sleep but couldn't. Every time I closed my eyes, I heard his voice. We will meet again soon. The next morning I was exhausted. I dragged myself through my hospital shift, making mistakes, forgetting things. My supervisor, Mrs. Chen, pulled me aside. Maya, are you okay? You look terrible. Just didn't sleep well, I said. Go home early today. You need rest. I didn't argue. At 3 p.m., I walked to the hospital reception to clock out. The receptionist, Jenny, smiled when she saw me. Maya, someone sent you flowers. On the desk sat the biggest bouquet of red roses I had ever seen. There must have been 50 roses, maybe more. The arrangement was stunning and expensive. Who sent them? I asked, already feeling a strange sensation in my stomach. The delivery man didn't say. But there's a card. I opened the small envelope with trembling fingers. Wrong numbers sometimes lead to right connections. My blood ran cold. Maya? What's wrong? You look like you've seen a ghost. Are these flowers? I need to go. I left the roses there and practically ran to the parking lot. My old Honda was parked in its usual spot. I fumbled with my keys, my hands shaking so badly I dropped them twice. That's when I saw him. A man in a black suit stood next to a Mercedes, 3 cars away from mine. He was tall, broad-shouldered, with dark hair and darker eyes. Even from a distance, I could feel the power radiating from him. He was looking straight at me. Maya Khalid. His voice. The same voice from the phone call. I froze. He walked toward me slowly, like a predator approaching prey. Don't be afraid. I just want to talk. Stay away from me. I held up my pepper spray. He stopped, raising his hands. My name is Amir Rashid. I owe you an apology for last night's phone call. How did you find me? I have resources. He smiled slightly. When I want to find someone, I find them. That's not an apology. That's a threat. His smile faded. You're right. I'm sorry. I'm not good at this. Not good at what? Stalking women? Not good at talking to women who aren't afraid of me. He looked genuinely surprised. Most people don't challenge me. Maybe they should. I lowered my pepper spray slightly but kept it ready. What do you want from me? To explain. The man I was trying to call last night, Marcus, he stole from me. Your number is exactly 1 digit different from his. That's not my problem. It became your problem when Marcus ended up dead yesterday morning. The world tilted. Dead? Someone killed him. And before he died he made several calls. Including one to your number. But I never. I know. But the people who killed him don't know that. They found his phone records. They saw your number. They might think you're connected to him. Fear squeezed my chest. Are you saying I'm in danger? Yes. From who? From you. Not from me. I believe you're innocent. But others won't be so understanding. He took a step closer. I'm offering you protection. From the people you work with? His jaw tightened. From the people I work against. What does that mean? It means I'm not a good man, Maya. But I'm not the worst man either. And right now, I'm the only one who can keep you safe. I wanted to run. To scream. To call the police. But something stopped me. Maybe it was the honesty in his voice. Maybe it was the way he looked at me, not like a predator but like something else. Something I couldn't name. What kind of protection? Stay close to me. Let my men guard you. Until we find out who killed Marcus and why. And if I say no? His expression darkened. Then I can't help you when they come for you. And they will come, Maya. Probably tonight. I should have said no. I should have gone to the police. But something in Amir's eyes made me believe him. He wasn't lying about the danger. If I agree, I said slowly, I want rules. I keep my job. I keep my life. You don't control me. Agreed. But you follow my security protocols. My men drive you to work and home. You don't go anywhere alone. For how long? Until it's safe. That's not an answer. He smiled grimly. Because I don't have one. Maybe a week. Maybe a month. But I promise you this, I will end this threat. Permanently. The way he said permanently sent chills down my spine. I need to think. No time. He pulled out his phone and showed me a text message. It was a photo of my apartment building. My men took this 10 minutes ago. See that black car across the street? Those aren't my people. My stomach dropped. They're already watching me? Yes. Which is why you're coming with me right now. We can argue about the details later, but right now we need to move. He wasn't asking anymore. He was telling. And God help me, I followed him to his Mercedes. The car was as luxurious as I expected. Leather seats. Tinted windows. A driver who looked like he could snap someone's neck with his bare hands. Where are we going? I asked as we pulled out of the parking lot. Somewhere safe. My home. I don't even know you. You know I'm dangerous. You know I'm powerful. You know I'm protecting you. He turned to look at me. What else do you need to know? Everything. Were you really? What do you do? Why are you helping me? I run a security business. Import-export. Real estate. His answers were smooth. Too smooth. As for why I'm helping you, call it conscience. You answered a wrong number and got pulled into my world. That makes you my responsibility. I don't want to be anyone's responsibility. Too late. His eyes met mine. From now on you're mine, Maya. Mine to protect. Mine to keep safe. Whether you like it or not. Those words should have terrified me. Instead, they made my heart race for an entirely different reason. Amir's house wasn't a house. It was a fortress disguised as a mansion. High walls. Security cameras everywhere. Guards at every entrance. And inside, luxury beyond anything I'd ever seen. Guest room is upstairs, Amir said, leading me through marble hallways. My men will bring your things from your apartment tonight. You're sending people to my apartment? To pack your essentials, yes. You'll need clothes, personal items. This is crazy. I have a life. I have work tomorrow. I'll call your supervisor. Tell her you have a family emergency. You need a few days off. You can't just. He stopped walking and turned to face me. We were standing close, too close. I could smell his cologne. See the gold flecks in his dark eyes. Maya, listen to me. The people looking for Marcus's money don't play games. If they think you know something, they'll hurt you until you talk. Even if you have nothing to tell them. His voice was gentle but firm. I'm not trying to control your life. I'm trying to save it. I wanted to argue. But he was right. I'd seen the black car. Felt the danger. How long have you been doing this? I asked quietly. This life. Too long. Something sad crossed his face. My father built this empire. I inherited it when he was killed 5 years ago. Killed? Business rivals. They thought with him gone they could take over. They were wrong. His expression hardened. I made sure they understood that mistake. Permanently. I should have been horrified. Instead, I understood. He'd lost his father. I'd lost my mother when I was 19. We both knew what it meant to survive tragedy. I'm sorry, I said. He looked surprised. What? You didn't kill him. Because loss is loss. It doesn't matter who caused it. For a moment we just stood there looking at each other. Then he smiled, a real smile this time. You're different, Maya, call it. Most women in your situation would be crying or screaming. You're analyzing me. I'm a nurse. We're trained to stay calm in emergencies. This is more than an emergency. I know. But panicking won't help. He reached out and tucked a strand of hair behind my ear. The touch was gentle, almost tender. No. It won't. My breath caught. His hand lingered on my cheek. Then his phone rang, shattering the moment. He answered in clipped tones, his expression turning grim. When he hung up, he looked at me with concern. What? I asked. They just tried to break into your apartment. My men stopped them, but... He hesitated. But what? They left a message. They know your name. They want Marcus's money and they think you know where it is. But I don't. I believe you. They don't. He took my hand. Come with me. There's something you need to understand about who you're dealing with. Amir led me to his study, a room filled with computers, files, and photographs pinned to a wall like a detective's investigation board. This is Viktor Kozlov, Amir said, pointing to a photo of a cold-eyed man. He runs the largest criminal network in the city. Drugs, weapons, human trafficking. Marcus worked for him. And you? I work against him. My father spent his life trying to take Kozlov down legally, gathering evidence, working with law enforcement. That's what got him killed. Amir's voice was tight with anger. So now I do it differently. Meaning? Meaning I fight fire with fire. I disrupt his operations, steal his resources, turn his people against him. He looked at me. I'm not a good man, Maya, but I'm fighting a bad man. Sometimes that's the best we can do. I studied the board. Photos of Kozlov, his associates, locations, transactions. It was overwhelming. Why tell me all this? Because I need you to understand what's at stake. Marcus stole $2 million from Kozlov before I could intercept it. That money was supposed to buy weapons for a deal with international terrorists. Without it, Kozlov looks weak, unreliable. So he killed Marcus. Yes. And he'll kill anyone else he thinks might know where Marcus hid the money. Amir touched my shoulder. That includes you. But I don't know anything. Then we need to prove that to Kozlov. Convince him you're innocent. Or... He hesitated. Or what? Or we find the money ourselves. Use it as leverage to end this. How would we do that? I have a theory. Marcus called your number specifically. Not a random digit mistake. He chose a number 1 digit off from his own. That's deliberate. What does that mean? It means he might have left you a clue. Something hidden in plain sight that only someone with your number would find. My head spun. This is insane. Welcome to my world. He smiled grimly. But you're not alone in it. I meant what I said, Maya. You're mine now. Mine to protect. And I protect what's mine. That phrase again. You're mine. I should have hated it. Instead, it made me feel something I hadn't felt in years, safe. What do we do first? I asked. His smile widened. Now we hunt. Over the next 3 days, Amir and I turned my life inside out looking for Marcus's clue. He had his tech people analyze every call, every text, every email I'd received in the past month. Nothing. We searched my apartment. Nothing. We reviewed my hospital schedules, my patient lists, my routine. Nothing. Maybe there is no clue, I said on the third night. We were in Amir's study, surrounded by papers and empty coffee cups. Maybe Marcus just misdialed. No. Amir was certain. He was too careful for that. He left something. We're just not seeing it. I rubbed my tired eyes. It was past midnight. I should have been sleeping, but I couldn't. Every time I closed my eyes, I saw Kozlov's cold face from the photos. Tell me about Marcus, I said. What kind of person was he? Smart. Greedy. Good with numbers. He worked as Kozlov's accountant for 2 years before he decided to steal and run. An accountant. Something tickled at the back of my mind. What kind of numbers was he good with? All kinds. Financial records, codes, encryption. Amir stopped. Codes. We looked at each other. My phone number, I said slowly. What if it's not about the number itself? What if the number is a code? Amir was already typing on his computer. Read me your number. I did. He entered it into some kind of program, running it through different algorithms. There, he said suddenly. If we use your number as a cipher key and apply it to Kozlov's financial records. A list of transactions appeared on screen. One was highlighted in red. Account number 7734, Amir read. Opened 2 weeks ago at Central Bank under the name Maya Khalid. My blood ran cold. What? Marcus opened a bank account in your name. Used your ID information. That's where he hid the money. Amir stood up. We need to get to that bank before Kozlov figures this out. But it's night. The bank is closed. He gave me a look. Banks are never closed for people like me. 20 minutes later, We were standing in the empty lobby of Central Bank. Amir had made one phone call, and suddenly the bank manager was there at 1 a.m., opening doors and pulling files. Account 7734, the manager said nervously. Yes, opened 2 weeks ago with a $2 million cash deposit. The account holder is Maya Khalid. I need to close that account and transfer the money, I said. The manager looked at Amir, who nodded. The manager practically ran to process the paperwork. That easy? I asked. Money makes things easy, Amir said. The question is, what do we do with it now? Give it back to Kozlov? No. That makes you look guilty. Like you were working with Marcus all along. He thought for a moment. We need to make it disappear. Then offer Kozlov something better. What could be better than $2 million? Information. Evidence. The one thing he fears more than losing money is going to prison. Amir smiled. And I have enough evidence to put him away for life. We just need him to believe we'll trade it for your safety. The manager returned with transfer forms. As I signed them, my hand shook slightly. Amir noticed. Having second thoughts? About which part? The illegal bank account in my name? The stolen money? Or the fact that I'm now involved in blackmailing a crime lord? All of the above, probably. I signed the last form and handed it back. No second thoughts. Let's finish this. Pride flickered in Amir's eyes. You're brave, Maya. I'm terrified. Brave people are always terrified. They just don't let it stop them. The meeting with Kozlov happened at a neutral location, an abandoned warehouse by the docks. Amir insisted I stay in the car with his guards, but I refused. If this is about me, I should be there, I said. It's dangerous. Everything about this situation is dangerous. At least this way I'm making the choice. He studied my face for a long moment, then nodded. Stay behind me. Don't speak unless spoken to. And if anything goes wrong, run. My men will protect you. What about you? I'll be fine. I've done this before. But the way he checked his gun made me nervous. Kozlov was already there, standing in the center of the warehouse with 6 armed men. He was older than his photos suggested, with gray hair and a face like winter. Amir Rashid, he said. And this must be the nurse who started all this trouble. Maya Khalid, I said, keeping my voice steady. I'm not anyone's trouble. Your man Marcus used me without my knowledge. Kozlov laughed. Yes, I heard. He opened an account in your name. Very clever. Too bad it got him killed. You killed him over money? I killed him over betrayal. The money was just an excuse. He turned to Amir. So, you have my money? The money is gone, Amir said calmly. Transferred to multiple accounts, hidden where you'll never find it. But I have something better for you. Better than $2 million? Freedom. I have evidence of every crime you've committed in the past 5 years. Financial records. Communications. Witness testimonies. Enough to put you in prison for life. Amir pulled out a USB drive. It's all here. And I'm willing to destroy it. In exchange for? You leave Maya alone. Forever. You forget she exists. And you accept that the money is gone. Kozlov's eyes narrowed. Why would you give up that evidence? You've been trying to take me down for years. Because she's more important. The simple honesty in Amir's voice made my heart skip. Kozlov looked at me, then at Amir, then laughed. You're in love with her. After 3 days. 4 days, Amir corrected. And yes. I stared at him. He hadn't told me this. We hadn't even kissed. Love makes men stupid, Kozlov said. But he smiled. Fine. Deal. The girl goes free. But I want proof you destroyed that evidence. We'll do it together. Right now. Amir walked to a metal barrel in the corner, pulled out matches and dropped the USB drive in. Both men watched it burn. When it was done, Kozlov nodded. We're finished here. But Rashid, this doesn't make us friends. I never thought it did. Kozlov and his men left. Amir and I stood in the empty warehouse, watching the flames die down in the barrel. You gave up everything, I said quietly. Years of evidence. Your mission. All of it. For me? Yes. Why? He turned to face me. Because in 4 days you've become more important than revenge. More important than justice. More important than anything. He touched my face gently. I meant what I said the first night. You're mine, Maya. And I take care of what's mine. That's not love. That's possession. Then let me correct myself. His eyes held mine. I'm yours. Completely. Absolutely. You possess me, Maya Khalid. Body, soul, and whatever future I have left. And I'm asking, begging, that you accept that gift. Tears filled my eyes. This is crazy. We barely know each other. I know you're brave. I know you're kind. I know you challenge me. I know you make me want to be better than I am. His thumb brushed away a tear. That's enough for me. Is it enough for you? I thought about the past 4 days. The fear, the danger, the strange connection between us. I thought about how safe I felt with him. How alive. Yes, I whispered. It's enough. He kissed me then. Soft and gentle at first, then deeper. His arms wrapped around me, holding me like I was precious. Breakable. Sacred. When we pulled apart, we were both breathing hard. So what now? I asked. Do I go back to my normal life? If you want. Or. He hesitated. Or you stay in my life. Let me court you properly. Take you on dates. Show you that I can be more than a dangerous man. Show you I can be your man. I smiled through my tears. I'd like that. Even though I'm not a good person, you're good enough for me. The hospital threw me a going-away party. After 6 years as a nurse at City General, I was finally starting my own clinic, funded by an anonymous donor who I knew was actually Amir. You didn't have to do this, I told him when he revealed his plan. I wanted to. You save lives, Maya. You should have the resources to save even more. Now, as I cut my farewell cake and hugged my colleagues, I felt his eyes on me from across the room. He'd come to support me, dressed in a simple suit, trying to look like a normal boyfriend. He almost pulled it off. After the party, we drove to his house. Our house now, since I'd moved in 3 months ago. Tired? He asked, pulling me close on the couch. Happy, I corrected. I never thought my life would turn out like this. Like what? Dating a reformed criminal? Mostly reformed, I teased. And yes, when I answered that wrong number 6 months ago, I thought my life was over. Instead, it was just beginning. He kissed my forehead. Best wrong number I ever dialed. You were looking for Marcus. I was looking for you. I just didn't know it yet. He pulled back to look at me. I love you, Maya. I love you too, Amir. It wasn't a fairy tale. We still had problems. His business, though more legitimate now, still had dangerous moments. My family didn't approve of him. We argued about his overprotectiveness. But it was real. And it was ours. Sometimes the wrong number connects you to exactly the right person. And sometimes when a dangerous man says, "You're mine," it's not a threat. It's a promise.